Hey y'all, my name is Cassidy Williams and today my speech is on communication disorder. How many of y'all have ever met a child or an adult that had a communication disorder? Well, what did you think about them? There's 5 things: speech, language and hearing, and symptoms and treatments that are with this communication disorder. In speeches, it takes years to develop as humans on how you're supposed to be talking. There was an estimate that up to first grade, only 5% have a disorder, and the rest usually are normal. There's a childhood onset fluency that is a stuttering issue. There's articulation difficulties, which is one of the most numerous disorders out there for communication disorders. And there's a voice disorder that are complications with how people are sounding, like how loud they can get when talking. Language and hearing. Children who normally don't use language from birth will usually come upon this disorder. That means they were never really fully developed. And also, children with auditory processing disorder often don't recognize the difference between the sound and words. So even if the sounds themselves are understandable, they're still not getting it. There are symptoms and treatments for this communication disorders. Well, communication disorders are language disorders, speech sound disorders, childhood onset fluency disorders, and social communication disorders. There are many causes of this: mental retardation, ADD, autism, learning disabilities, and much more. Parents should be aware of this development milestones. These first 3 years of your life are the most intensive period of language and speech development for humans. By 18 months, most children can say up to 8 to 10 words. By age 2, most are putting words together, such as more milk. And from 3 to 5, a child's vocab rapidly increases and he or she begins to master the rules of language and speech. Communication is the first thing we need to learn in life. The funny thing is that once we grow up, learn our words, and really start talking, the harder it becomes to know what to say or how much to ask for what we really need. If you have concerns about your child's speech or language development, you should immediately talk to a family doctor or therapist around you. Depending on these test results that you get back from your child's test, the speech language pathologist may suggest that you should do it at home activities, or they may suggest other activities wise. My sources were from psychologytoday.com, disorders.org, and childdevelopmentinfo.com. Thank y'all.